Grapes look like little bollocks, don't they? That's the kind of fucking genius insights you're gonna get from me today.
Yo. 1, 2, 1, 2, yo. Yo. Sublimy, limmy, limey. Stig in the dump. Listen, yo.
Have you heard Charles Bradley? It's authentic, that's the word. It's the authentic sound. It's not been recreated digitally or anything because it's apparently all recorded on the original equipment. Tune though. I think maybe the reason I ended up doing hip hop is I can't sing. You know what I mean? If I could fucking sing, I'd be writing songs. It's going up in flames. If you love something, you generally try to recreate it subconsciously at some point, put your own spin on it. And that's what happened with hip hop. And because I don't have to be able to sing, all I have to be able to do is speak, then, you know, that's why anybody can do it. That's why it's oversaturated with dickheads, because anybody with an ego and a mouth can rap.
I'm on top like icing on a cake. Fuck a punchline, I'm Mike Tyson on a break. Yeah. Each bar lands like an overhand right, plus the flows are down tight, so I'm liking to the greats. Great. Repping Great Britain.
But I certainly remember my first ever experience of rapping live was in a nightclub. It was actually in the Students' Union in Newcastle, and it wasn't like a decent club, it was in a fucking student union, so it was like a cafeteria with curtains all the way down the side, and the decks were set just behind the curtains as like a barrier. And so I was stood behind this curtain, and because that curtain was there, that safety net was there, I was like, yeah, cool, no problem. Jumped in, I was fucking god awful, like obviously no mic control, terrible bars, just everything about us was embarrassing. But I had the protection of the curtain, so I was fine, I was fully getting into it. I think I even had my eyes closed at one point, and then I opened them to find out he's pulled back the curtain, and like people are watching me performing. And I totally dropped my arse inside, but kept going and just got a really good response, even though it was fucking awful. Like, I know it was awful.
Yeah. You had a vaporizer with me earlier.
I hooked up with Lewis Recordings because I love it here. Mike founded Lewis Recordings. He's a total don. Mike is a very good sounding board. He's very, very paternal. And every now and then he'll drop a total golden nugget. Truth to this, I don't know that I'd say it to his face because I'm a typical dickhead man. But like, I love the dude to pieces, man. He's a fucking top boy, top boy. And he gave me a cup of tea when I signed a record contract. Does that not, that's the level of man we're talking about. Most people's lives are boring and quotidian, and I'm not saying that I'm anyone special, but I just thought that life wasn't enough for me. I don't want to be famous, as I say, but I definitely need to surpass this normal bland husk of existence that is what life actually is. And I do so by making music. That's how I define my current existence and how I you know, create a future for me well beyond my years. When I write quickly. If I'm under pressure, it brings it out of me. But if I'm not under pressure, I don't choose when I get to write. The worst time is when you're just about to fall asleep. You got to get up early the next day. You're just about to fall asleep and your head goes, oh, this is a nice little wordplay, or this is a nice little reference point, and you lie there and you debate with yourself for 45 minutes about, do I get up and write this down, or will I remember it in the morning? And I tell you now, you never remember it. So you get up and you write it down. But in the process of getting up and writing it down, your brain's gone, oh, that's a nice follow-on reference point, and it also rhymes. Yo, I keeps it super dope, 42 below with a bougie hoe, cameras clocking every single move, just like the Truman Show. Zoot a dro disappearing, a plume of smoke, business kept strictly on the low as if I'm moving coke. I operate. Even if everyone for the rest of eternity thinks it's dog shit, like it feels like I'm painting the Mona fucking Lisa right now, but just with weird geeky little wordplay and references that all join up and syllables that somehow interject, and yeah, it's fucking, it's mathematical and it's fucking beautiful at the same time. I love it. Piff right now. If you don't smoke, you better sit right down, because my shit's so strong you'll cough your insides out. Blow, extrapolation of the soul. This gave me a role to play, they're trying to play the role. I swear to God I love it, but Lord knows it takes its toll. I had to pave this fucking road I walk, I play the game alone. And every step I take I know I might not make it home, but that's the way it goes, and why I hate these major label clones. To me these breaks are home. Hit play and blaze a cone and let me take you on a journey through what rages in my dome.